Yo, it's Wednesday, baby, and we're serving the sound. Jams and cocktails, best show around. With ice in your glass and the crew on the mics. We mix it up right every Wednesday night. Get your sip on, get your groove tight. JNC does the midweek right. The shot of the week, it's about to blow. Don't you touch that dial, yo.
Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show.
Well, good evening, jammers. Welcome to Jams and Cocktails Live. I am Brad Brock, and I'll be your host this evening. All by myself. I'm holding down the fort all alone. It's not the first time I've done it, so I've got a little bit of experience with this, but I'm so glad that you're here to keep me company through this little period of time. We're going to keep it pretty simple tonight. I do have some running around to do, but we're going to keep it relatively simple. On the show this evening, we're going to check out some of the photos from the Artemis II lunar pass-by, and we talked about it last week with Derek and Steve the Bruce, and it's just fascinating stuff, you know, and here we are 7 days later. They've made their pass by the moon, and they took some really great photos. So we're going to pull that up and show you guys that later on in the show. We're going to talk a little bit about some upcoming events around town here on the Treasure Coast and beyond. We've got Name That Tune, the Jordy Files, and all that fun stuff for you as well. Do want to say a shout out to our keg sponsor, who happens to be Steve the Bruce. Yes, that's right. Steve the Bruce, our keg sponsor this month. We appreciate you, man. Always nice to keep it in the family. But if you want to be a keg sponsor and be in the family, hit me up and we'll get you there as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in live with me tonight and keeping me company. I do have the chats and comments up a little bit closer to me. They're here on my desk, so I can actually see them this week. So please chime in. Let me know that you're out there and talk to me. I would love to hear from you. And please, if you would smash that subscribe button, that would be super cool. If you're watching on YouTube, and if you're watching on Facebook, be sure to follow our page, Jams and Cocktails TV. Love for you to do that as well. So what I'm trying to do tonight is not go super fast and speed through the show, so we have a nice show. But this might take a little bit of time because of course we're going to do our cocktail. But just to let you guys know, that the crew is out. We had a game night planned for this evening. It was actually a game called Outsmarted, which was sent in by Jaybird, and we were going to play it, but it turns out it was just bad scheduling on my part for the whole crew. Everybody was out this week, so we talked about it, and next week is a better situation for everybody, so we pushed it back. And, you know, that's how we got to do things sometimes. We got hardworking people. So that's going to be next week, so to fill the void here. And I was also pretty concerned about the weather, if that was going to be a factor, because sometimes the lounge gets a little wonky when it rains real hard. You know, we got the roof fixed, but water will find a way. So we have a couple spots that drip a little bit. And if it's just me in here, I have no idea what's going on. The last thing I need to do is be dripping on equipment. But so far, so good. Knock on wood. And we'll be good with that. We did have a guest lined up for next week that had to postpone. So that was helpful. But anyway, I guess that we should get this show on the road. This is our cocktail of the week. Hi, friends. I'm here in the JNC bar I know it's been a while since we did a live cocktail of the week, but I figured we got a little bit of time to kill. Might as well come and do it live. And this is kind of a fun one. Hold tight. I got to grab a couple of extra things, but then we'll get this thing started. All right, so this is kind of an interesting one. This was sent in by our good friend Linda, and it really was bizarre to me, right? So this is some kind of abomination of a old fashioned. So we'll see how it goes. I have not tried this drink yet, but it's, I'm a classic cocktail guy. You guys know that. This thing is way overkill. But it's called the Tangerine Dream, and I really should have brought better glasses because it's dark here. I can't see any of this, but I know how to do this. So first of all, first things first, you get an entire tangerine. We're using a cutie here. I don't know if that makes a difference, but so you have that, and you're going to kind of top it off with about a tablespoon of granulated sugar. Right? Seems tablespoony enough. And then, man, I know you guys love this shit. We get to play with fire. So now what you're going to do is you're going to get in there and basically caramelize the sugar on top of your little tangerine. Give it a really good thing. The guy on the video had it burning. But I think that's about all I'm gonna do there. There we go. Yeah, they had some like burn spots. Anyway, so you're gonna do that, and then you take your rocks glass, and we're going to just put this baby right in there. I think I need to toast it a little more. This guy had it really, really some dark. Oh yeah, you could smell the sugar burning now. You guys smell that on smell-o-vision? All right, that looks a little bit more like he did it. Okay, here we go. We're going to drop that right into glass. That space. We got all these toys. All right, and then he said he's just going to muddle that up. So we're just going to muddle this thing up. Oh my God, I should have expected that to happen. So be careful, wear proper PPE when muddling fruit. What I think is overkill is that this is an entire orange. Couple things up too, but y'all are only seeing my recipe, so who cares? Okay. So here we are, muddled up pretty good. And then I do need to wipe myself. Man, I got juice pretty good. Then they said to put in your ice cube. So we got an ice ball that we're gonna put right in there. And I'll get that out. And then they said to put in your favorite bourbon. About 2 ounces or so. Do that. And then they used cocoa bitters for theirs. My favorite is this Aztec chocolate bitters. So good. I just put it in bourbon sometimes just to kind of give it a little extra something. So we're going to do that. And just a few dashes. And then we're just going to give it a little stir. Kind of get everything together. Chill out that bourbon a little bit with the cube. I just think that there's too much junk in there with that entire tangerine. But let's see. Who am I to judge until I try it, right? All right, you guys. The Tangerine Dream. Let's give it a try. That's really nice. I'm not gonna lie. That is wild. So the tangerine, not overbearing. If you want to like destroy bourbon or really just not do this the right way, or then do this. But the chocolate bitters really kind of balances the sweetness of the bourbon and the tangerine. So there's kind of this really nice balance. There's just a hint of cocoa in there. And believe it or not, kind of just a hint of tangerine. Oh boy. This is an easy way to knock down 2 ounces of bourbon without a problem. Pretty good. I'll give it a try. Maybe don't use an entire tangerine, maybe a halvesy, or a bigger cup and more bourbon. It's really up to you. But yeah, there we go. I'll take this back and finish it in the lounge, and we'll get on with the show.
Join us each week for our shot or cocktail of the week by visiting us at jncpodcast.com to see what we're planning. Then tune in on Wednesday nights to have a drink with us. Do you have a recipe you'd like to see us try on the show? Slide into our DMs on Facebook or Instagram and let us know.
All right, friends. I'm back at the desk, but I got to get my life together. So take a screenshot if you want the recipe. All right. Let's see. What did Jaybird say? Let's see. He said, how about substituting with Tang for the astronauts? You remember those commercials back in the day for Tang with the monkeys in the spacesuits and everything? I don't know. I don't know if that's a Mandela effect where I just think I remember that, but I kind of remember that. Anyway, so there's that drink. Here it is again in all its glory. It's good. It's good. It's a little sweet for me, but it's not bad. It's not bad. All right. As mentioned, if you want to send us a recipe like Linda did, hit us up. We love all this weird stuff. That actually sent me down a rabbit hole on their channel with all these kind of weird drinks that they make. So really a lot along those lines. And I actually missed an entire step in that cocktail because I could not read my card. But you can also smoke it. You could smoke it out with a smoker and have a smoked cocktail, which probably would have added another level of depth to that. But I forgot to do it. Maybe if I feel like I want to make another one, I'll get up and do it again. But there you go. All right. So yeah, as mentioned, we pushed the game night back, and so the cast can be here to play with us next week. But yeah, on to some more fun stuff. Artemis II, they completed their mission, and now they're on their way home, So I'm going to pop over here I'm going to make my way back up to the, I can't see if this is what it is. There we go. I'm back up in the JNC space station. So here's a little slideshow. And while you gaze upon these amazing moon photos, it's something that no human eyes have seen like this in over half a century, you guys. So the crew of NASA's Artemis II, they didn't just go to the moon. They went further than any humans in history, pushing past the record set during Apollo 13, reaching over 250,000 miles from Earth. And as they swung around the far side of the moon, there was a moment of complete silence. A 40-minute moment of communications blackout where they were truly alone, cut off from Earth, seeing a side of the moon that no one on this planet could witness in real time. And then the signal came back. And along with it came images, stunning views of the lunar surface, Earth rising in the distance, and even a rare solar eclipse seen from deep space, where the sun's corona stretched across a sky filled with stars normally hidden from us. And these aren't just photos, you guys. They're proof that we're back. Humanity is once again reaching beyond low Earth orbit, testing the path that will one day take us back to the lunar surface, and eventually even further. So this flyby wasn't the destination. It was the beginning of a new era of exploration. And for a brief moment out there, farther than anyone has ever been, 4 people carried all of us with them. And if you, like me, watched the live stream from NASA on YouTube, you saw some really wonderful moments as they approached the moon to do their pass-by, naming craters and regions on the moon, one after their spaceship, and one, of course, after Commander Reed's late wife, Carol. Integrity, the name of the spaceship. And so, of course, those were suggestions that will most likely be accepted by the group of people that name those types of things. And it was just a touching moment as it was read out and the tears were flowing and they had this really lovely moment of togetherness in a place that is completely cut off from the rest of human civilization. Very cool, very scary. And we hope that everything on their return goes flawlessly. Their splashdown, I hope, is picture perfect. And they get to go back to their families with these incredible memories and the gift of these unbelievable images for us and the science that they've gathered for the scientists to prepare for the next mission, the Artemis III mission, of course. And that is to lay out the plans to go and put man back on the moon. It's very exciting stuff. To the moon, Alice. That's right, Jay. So, yeah, of course, to let you know, all of these images in high resolution are available on NASA's website. Plus, there is just tons and tons and tons of information about this mission, past missions coming up. So it really is a treasure trove of information. If you're interested in this kind of thing, I am. I've been a space nerd my whole life. And it's just very cool to be able to witness what we're doing. And we talked at length last week about it, so I won't bore you with just me rambling on and on, but it is fascinating stuff. It's stuff to watch. It's uplifting. We're bombarded by negative news day in and day out, minute by minute even. And it's really nice to be able to focus on something that isn't end of days and doom and gloom. Because what do they say? We're not here for a long time. We might as well be here for a good time. So All right. And speaking of good times, I'm going to come down from the space station now. Speaking of good times, you guys, we've got some great events coming up here on the Treasure Coast. And a couple of these are very JNC core. So listen up. First up, Tuesday, April 21st, the Treasure Coast Blues Society is hosting their monthly meetup and blues jam at the Public House in Fort Pierce, starting at 7 p.m. Now, this is one of my favorite hangs. I hadn't been able to get out there for a while because I had a recurring performance of my own on Tuesdays. But now that contract is ended, I'm kind of freed up. So I'll be out there, hopefully for this one and all the ones coming up. And what you're going to find out there is real deal, world-class blues, super laid-back vibe. The Public House is an amazing venue. Chris is a wonderful man, and his staff is awesome. Really, for us, really cocktail-oriented bar, which sounds kind of silly to say out loud. But, you have sports bars that sling beers and, really just high-volume places. But this is more of a craft cocktail place. They take their time. They know the cocktails that you're asking for. So I love drinking there. It's a wonderful place. But yeah, that's happening there. And yeah, if you've ever wanted to hang out in the real world with me, come out and do that. Listen to some amazing blues music. The Kevin McLaughlin Band is the house band for the night. So bring your guitar, bring your instrument, come out and jam. That is Tuesday, the 21st. And then in the same week, on Saturday, the 25th, we've got the 16th annual Treasure Hunters Cookout. And this is always a fun one. Treasure hunters and enthusiasts all getting together, swapping stories, showing off finds, and just enjoying the lifestyle. It's free to attend. Just bring a side dish or some drink cans or something like that. Maybe throw a few bucks towards the Have a Heart Foundation and to help cover the costs of putting that all on. If you love ribs, Captain Bill Black does amazing ribs every single year. And last year, I actually got to eat some. Somebody was kind enough to bring me a plate. And I was thrilled. There were a couple of years I didn't get any because I was playing music or, didn't want to get in the line. Stupid, foolish. So get there early. That kicks off around noon. But there's something interesting about this year. There's been a lot of buzz because legendary treasure hunter Tommy Thompson was recently released from prison. And if you don't know the name, this guy discovered the wreck of the SS Central America, one of the richest shipwrecks ever found, loaded with gold from the 1800s. And then things got very complicated for him. Legal battles, missing coins, contempt charges. He ended up spending years behind bars for refusing to reveal the location of some of that treasure. So yeah, it's a real life pirate story. So he's a bit of a controversial figure in the treasure hunting world, but that's exactly why people are buzzing about it right now. And hey, you never know. He might just show up. Plus, our guy Johnny Ringo will be out there. And as I mentioned, I'll be out there playing some tunes for all of you. So as mentioned, that kicks off around noon on Saturday, the 25th. It's going to be a great time. So if you're in that area, that is at the Kiwanis Park in Vero Beach. But in the info of this video, probably the re-upload, I'll put a link and you guys can check that out. What else is going on? Looking forward to May 2nd, the 561 Music Festival takes over the Meyer Amphitheater in downtown West Palm Beach, starting at 11 a.m. This is South Florida's premier celebration of local music, especially since Sunfest went to the wayside. There's 30 bands, 3 stages all day long. So if you love discovering new artists and soaking in that live music energy, it's the place to be. All the guys from 561 Music are dear friends, and I'm so proud of them for what they've built with this festival. So make plans and be out there and support them, and all the bands, of course, that are going to be playing. Some of our good friends as well. All right. So listen, If you've got something going on that you want to tell me about, I would love to know. So feel free to chime in on the chats and yeah, let me know that you're out there. I know Jaybird's out there. I appreciate you, man. Listen, we're going to take a quick musical break, and we've got Name That Tune and the Jordy Files when we come back. Don't go away. This is Jams and Cocktails.
Jams and Cocktails will return in a moment.
But first, a shout out to our April keg sponsor, Steve the Bruce.
Thanks for keeping the beer flowing. Would you like to become a JNC keg sponsor? Reach out on social media and ask how. Now, back to the jams and the cocktails.
This one's called Shit Creek. Standing on a mountain, but all I see is a black cloud hanging. And all I hear is talking, but all the words get blown in the wind. Do they even know what's going on? Do we pack our bags and run? Get your ass out here, run for your life, 'cause all they want is more. No looking back, leave it all behind. Pray to the good Lord. Stuck up Shit Creek again. Circus, the clowns don't seem to give a damn. 'Cause it's a dire situation, skeletons hiding deep in the dark. Oh yeah. Will they ever learn or stay blind? Is the green grass on the other side? Get your ass out here, run for your life, 'cause all you want is more. No looking back, leave it all behind. Pray to the good Lord. We stuck up Shit Creek again. For your life, 'cause all they want is more. No looking back, leave it all behind. Pray to the good Lord. Get your ass out here, run for your life. All they want is more. No looking back, leave it all behind. Pray to the good Lord. We're stuck up Shit Creek again.
All right. We are back. That was Vern Daysel there with his song Shit Creek from back, a throwback to the old lounge years and years ago now. They're doing great. But we got to catch up with them again and get an update on their tour opening for John 5 of Marilyn Manson and Motley Crue fame. So, yeah, proud of them. All right, we are back, you guys, and it's time to test your knowledge of popular music with a wet round of Name That Tune. All right, our live viewers are invited to play along with us in the chats and comments. We're looking for the name of the song and the artist or band performing it. Now, remember, I am alone tonight, so I'm counting on you guys out there for some answers. Our category this week is I Love a Rainy Night. Don't let that fool you, though. All right, let's play. First clue in that tune tonight. I Love a Rainy Night. See if you could spot this one.
But Tuesday's just as bad.
I know that was a tough clue. I'll give it to you again.
But Tuesday's just as bad.
All right, I'll give you about another 30 seconds. I'll give it to you once again.
But Tuesday's just
Why
as
not?
bad.
All right, are we ready for the answer? I think we should be. It is Stormy Monday by T-Bone Walker, talking about the blues.
They call it Stormy Monday. But Tuesday.
Yes. Good tune. Next clue. I'll name that tune.
Rain makes corn makes whiskey.
Here's that clue once again.
Rain makes corn makes whiskey.
I know Ray is watching over there on Facebook. Maybe he could get this one. Country music guy. Here it is one more time.
Rain makes corn makes whiskey.
All right, Jay, you got the artist there. Nice job over on YouTube. Yeah, all right, Ray, you got the artist there as well. Nicely done. Over on Facebook there. Anybody got the name of the song? I'll give you just a couple seconds more. All right, name of the song is Rain is a Good Thing. Luke Bryan.
Rain is a good thing.
Jaybird, right under the wire. Nice job. All right, next clue. Name that tune.
I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song.
Here's that clue once again.
I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song.
I love the spelling of that, Jaybird, but you are correct. It is James Taylor, Fire and Rain.
I've seen fire and I've seen rain.
Fire and ice is just really cold rain, right? All right, next clue. I even gave you guys a bonus one this go around. Here we go. Next clue.
All I can say is that my life is pretty plain.
Here it is again.
All I can say is that my life is pretty plain.
The Jaybird. Nice job on that. That was quick. Quick. All right. It is Blind Melon, No Rain. All right, next clue. Here it is again. And one more time for you playing out there. Yeah, Jaybird cleaning up shop here. It is Guns N' Roses, November Rain. Yeah. All right, Ray, right under the wire there. You got it. Nicely done, fellas. We got one more clue. A bonus. And name that tune.
You said you didn't need her.
This is a stretch. Here it is again.
You said you didn't need her.
I feel like we are all the age here that we need to be to to get into this song. We were all young bucks when this hit. Here it is one more time for you.
You said you didn't need her.
Ray says nope. Jaybird, it is Milli Vanilli. Blame it on the rain.
Blame it on the rain. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nice job, you guys. Jaybird. I did this category before for a rain show one time, and I had the Eddie Rabbit tune, so I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So I figured I'd throw you guys off by making the category the Eddie Rabbit song, and really the entire episode based on that. But nicely done. All right. Moving right along in our show tonight. I think it's probably going to be a short one, fellas and ladies, if you're listening but not talking. Mike Farrow popping into the chat. Thanks for joining me, Mike. And keeping me company out here. You're just in time for this week's entertainment headlines. Let's get into the Jordy Files. Oh, yes. Let's see if it makes the switch. Maybe. Probably not. Here I am. Welcome to the Jordy Files. I'm wearing my Jordy Files shirt. If you want one, you could go to our website and grab one. But yes, so Jordan's here in spirit with me. Welcome to the Jordy Files. Tonight in the files, from pop star-sized child support payments and casino shootings to the whole country banning a hip-hop performer. Yes, it's been a jam-packed week in entertainment. But first, here are some celebrity birthdays. Happy 31st birthday to Forrest Frank, the singer, songwriter, and instrumentalist known for blending pop, hip-hop, and faith-filled music. He's been making a big impact with songs like Good Day and his standout solo work. I believe he's a member of the band Surfaces, if you are familiar with them. So, 31, young buck. Happy birthday. Good for you. Next up on our list, happy 66th birthday to John Schneider. You might know him as the hood sliding Bo Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard. He's been familiar face for decades with memorable roles in Smallville and beyond. So happy 66th there to Bo Duke, turning 37 today. is Matty Healy, the indie singer, songwriter, and frontman of the 1975. He's helped shape the band's sound on fan-favorite albums like A Brief Inquiry into Online Relationships. I actually love the 1975. It's that pop indie candy that you love in your ear holes. So 37, happy birthday. Nicely done. All right. Next up on our birthday list, turning 63, Dean Norris, the actor best known for playing Hank Schrader in Breaking Bad. He's brought serious presence to every role and remains one of TV's most recognizable character actors. Next up, turning 58, is Patricia Arquette. You might recognize her name. She's an award-winning actress known for powerhouse performances in Boyhood and Medium. She's built a career on fearless, unforgettable roles. How could we forget Stigmata? You guys remember that movie? Did that give you nightmares like it did for me? It did. It did. But yeah, 58 today. Happy birthday. Happy 46th birthday, young buck, to Katie Sackhoff. She's best known for playing Starbuck in Battlestar Galactica, and she's become a fan favorite through tough, commanding performances in sci-fi and action projects like The Mandalorian, in fact. So, 46. She's a baby, too. And she's cool, man. I follow her on social media. She's a fun lady. So, yeah, happy birthday to Katie. Turning 60, and this is crazy. Turning 60 today is Robin Wright, Jen A. She's an acclaimed actress and director known for The Princess Bride. How could we forget? House of Cards, Forrest Gump, of course. She's brought elegance and strength to the screen for generations. And yeah, we all know that Jenny was the real villain in Forrest Gump. I think we can all agree to that. And because I believe that, just shows that Robin Wright is a wonderful actress. Turning 56 today, J.R. Bourne, the actor known for standout roles in Teen Wolf and Mayans MC. He's built a strong following with his intense, sharp screen presence. And rounding out our birthdays today, turning 45 years old, Taylor Kitsch, the actor best known for Friday Night Lights, where he made Tim Riggins unforgettable. He also left his mark in films like Lone Survivor and John Carter. How can we forget John Carter? All right. That's it for our birthdays. Moving into our stories in the Jordy Files tonight. Sia. Pop star Sia has finalized another major step in her divorce from Daniel Bernard. This time reaching an agreement over custody and child support for their young son, Somersault. That's right. The two will share joint legal custody, but Sia will pay $42,500 a month in child support, along with covering school, health care, and other expenses. She also revealed that she's taking financial responsibility as the sole income earner, calling it part of her effort to, quote, buy peace after a challenging year. I wish that I got $42,500 a month in Brad support. It's close with Jordan, but I'd love to up that number to 42 grand. That would be great. I don't even know what I would do. I'll probably buy more expensive bourbons. Next up, this story hits a little bit close to home. Rapper Offset is recovering after a scary incident in Florida where he was shot outside a casino following a fight. But thankfully, he's expected to be okay. I believe that's down at the Seminole Casino right here in Coconut Creek, just an hour away from where I sit. Police say the injuries are not life-threatening, and one person has already been arrested as the investigation continues. Meanwhile, rumors linking another artist to the shooting have been shut down as fans breathe a sigh of relief over Offset's condition. So you got to be careful out there walking around in Coconut Creek. They'll get you. And this story, and we have talked at length about Kanye West. And this is just another story adding to his legacy, if you want to call it that. The Wireless Festival in London has officially been canceled after Kanye West was blocked from entering the UK. Banned. Following major backlash over his past anti-Semitic remarks. Sponsors pulling out and government officials stepping in, organizers pulled the plug entirely on the festival, marking a dramatic fallout for one of the UK's biggest music events. Now, Kanye in recent hours, maybe days, has come out to apologize again. He took out a full-page ad in a major newspaper or magazine, basically apologizing to the Jewish people for his remarks and comments, blaming it on mental illness, and that he was not properly medicated, and now he's on the track to getting that all sorted out. We talked about this a couple weeks ago with Jack Wick, about an artist or anybody really, but we'll keep it in this artist circle, being reduced, or their legacy being reduced to their worst moments, personally or otherwise. And is that fair? And I do intend to put a show together where we put together a little think tank and discuss that further. But the jury's out for me. There are some artists that I think got a bad rap for making personal mistakes, and maybe we don't give them the break that they deserve for giving us, decades of art that we've consumed over that time and continue to. And then there's other people that are just horrible people, but have a huge body of work that we have all consumed, enjoyed, has moved us in ways. And, it's all fine if we don't know about it, but then when it comes to light, it's tough to turn a blind eye. And I feel like that's kind of what happened with Kanye West, even though this has been something going for years, decades maybe. But it really, after his divorce from Kim Kardashian, it all kind of really went downhill for him. And so he'll probably be on that list of people that we talk about on that episode. So I think that'll be a lovely discussion. So I'll let you know when that's happening. But yeah, Kanye West banned from the UK because of his actions. An entire music festival is kaput. And yeah, the question that I have is, does his entire legacy culminate in his worst moment? And I think that'll be an interesting discussion. You can feel free to throw what you think in the chats, and I'll make a note of it or when we do that episode. But I think it's an interesting thing to think about. And that does it for the Jordy Files tonight. Thank you so much for listening. Yes, I'll take it. All right. Well, you guys, this show is just zooming by. I think that we're probably not going to make it all the way to 10 o'clock. So early night means you guys could still get out to Chili's or Applebee's and get a Bourbon Street steak. You never know who you might find out there. So we're going to take another break. I've got your midweek motivation when we come back. Don't touch that dial. This is JNC.
night terror, you're creeping in the dark, dark. Night terror, running from who you are, you're a night terror, you're taking every give you are. A night terror, not caring if you leave your eye. Night terror, you're creeping in the dark, dark. A night terror, running from who you are, you're a night terror, you're taking every give you are. A night terror, not caring if you leave.
All right. Welcome back. Yeah, it was Victoria Leigh and Jeff Farashidi in there. Another throwback to the old JNC Lounge. All right. I guess we'll get right down to our midweek motivation. You know, we don't talk enough about alone time. Yet in a world that's constantly buzzing, notifications, conversations, expectations, it could feel like being alone is something we're supposed to avoid. Like silence means something's missing. But the truth is, alone time isn't loneliness, it's alignment. What do I mean by that? Well, it's the one space where you get to check in with yourself. No noise, no pressure, no performance, just you and your thoughts, your health, your goals, your direction. And sometimes that's exactly what we need. Because when you slow down, when you step away from everything pulling at your attention, you start to hear things a little clearer. You start to notice what's working, what's not, and where you actually want to go next. And man, throw in a good thunderstorm, that soft, steady rhythm. It's like nature turning down the volume of your mind just enough to let you breathe, to let you think, to let you just be for a minute. So if you find yourself alone this week, don't rush to fill the silence. Sit in it. Let it reset you. Let it ground you. Let it remind you who you are when the world isn't telling you who to be. Because sometimes the most productive thing you can do is nothing at all. Take that to the bank, baby. Oops. That was a dramatic scene change there. Oh, did it again. Oh, I guess I don't have my clap track. Oh boy, spilling shit everywhere over here. Yeah, I told you that I hated the chairs, but I thought it would be a nice little scenery change for all of you. I guess we might as well just dive right in and hit you with all of our shameless plugs. Why not? Why not? All right, you guys. Since it's just me, this will probably be pretty quick. Shout out to our sponsors and partners at Leak Busters Roofing. We thank you, especially on nights like right now, where we may have a couple spots that are still troublesome, but nothing like when we first started filming in this room, where it would literally be just little waterfalls everywhere. And so thankful that we just have a couple spots to pay attention to. Also, our friends at Southern Sewer Equipment Sales, and of course the Bug Juice. We love you guys. Check out our partner podcasts at the Riffs and Rhythms podcast they're actually filming right now for their show, doing an off night. So I don't think they're live streaming. I'd have to rough them up live streaming on our night. But they are filming tonight. Drums and Rums, both of which are featured with us on the B3 Podcast Network. Wherever you listen to podcasts, and Riffs and Rhythms, of course, drop new episodes on Tuesday afternoons. So also shout out to our friends at Ghost on the Ox, another great podcast. If you like long form kind of random topics and sometimes guests, it's a wonderful show as well. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like, share, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Once again, shout out to Steve the Bruce for being our April keg sponsor. I believe that we've got May and June still available. July, the season ends for July. Jordan and I will be out of town for most of that month. But yeah, so if you're interested in sponsoring a keg for those 2 months, hit your boy up. Also check out jncpodcast.com. As always, we got merch up there, like the Jordy Files shirt that I'm sporting tonight, representing my babe. So, but we got tons of shirts up there, cool stuff. I think we're due for another round of designs. So that'll probably be happening in the next couple of weeks. There's loads of arcade games. Again, also, if you have any ideas for arcade games, hit me up. I love making them, and they're tons of fun to play. Still haven't quite figured out how to create like a leaderboard, but it's really hopefully AI comes around a little faster and could automate that for me. As of now, it's not quite smart enough to do a whole back end for a leaderboard on games, but once it's ready, it's going to be next level stuff. Anyway, there's a recap blog for all of our episodes up there, so you could quickly get up to speed if you've missed a couple of episodes without having to watch or listen. You can read through and see what you missed and decide then if something's interesting, you can go back and watch the episode. Yeah. JNCpodcast.com will get you there. I'll also come out and see my show sometime this week. I will be at the Square Grouper in Fort Pierce, Florida. I'll be there tomorrow night, Thursday, unless the rain is too torrential. But you could just keep an eye on my social media, and I'll let you know if that gets canceled out. I feel like a lot of stuff's going to get canceled tomorrow because of this. But they are not ones to cancel. So it would have to be really bad, or I would have to be uncomfortable with loading my gear in. Anyway, Fort Pierce, Square Grouper, 8 p.m. start. Maybe it'll all be calm by then. You can find all my dates, bradbrock.com. That's been my shameless plugs. Yes. I guess I could probably just wind the show down here in the comfy chair. I hope you guys enjoyed our show tonight. I truly appreciate those of you keeping me company. Jay Bird out there, Ray, Mike popping in. Let's see if I missed anybody. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, giving me a little love on a Wednesday night. And maybe you learned something. Maybe you didn't. Hope that you at least had a drink. Cheers. So the gang will be back together next week for our game night. So brush up on your trivia and play along with us in the chats next week. Until then, friends, I hope that you take care of yourselves and each other. I'm awfully glad that we did not see the end of a civilization this week. Crazy times that we live in. Whatever ideology that you hold, I hope that nobody harbors that kind of actual like hate. I don't even know if it's hate, man. That kind of, to be able to just actually say something like that in public is wild to me. But maybe it was a wonderful strong arm tactic that seemed to have worked to as far as they're concerned. Anyway, I don't want to get on that tangent. I'm just glad that nothing happened and that we're all here to enjoy a little rainy night on a Wednesday. Yes. So, as I said, take care of yourselves and each other. Broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge. I'm Brad Brock. We love you. Good night.